Chapter 1. Build a Financial Foundation. Learn to earn your life, my friends, is a garden, and the seeds you plant today shape the wealth you harvest tomorrow. Every financial setback you've faced, every failed business, every lost opportunity, is not a barren wasteland. It's fertile soil, ready to grow your dreams if you lay a strong financial foundation. Why rely on a paycheck when you can learn to build a fortune? Welcome to Success Roots, where we're igniting your journey to financial freedom, blending the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn with the bold energy of Tony Robbins. Today, we're planting the first seed of self-mastery, building a financial foundation to grow your success roots. Imagine Anna, a 55-year-old office clerk who felt trapped after a failed business venture. Like many of you, she lived paycheck to paycheck, thinking wealth was out of reach. But Anna learned a powerful truth. Formal education makes you a living, but self-education makes you a fortune. By learning financial skills, she built a foundation for financial freedom. This idea echoes Jim Rohn, who believed self-education is the key to wealth. Tony Robbins amplifies this by urging us to take control of our financial destiny. Together, they show us that a financial foundation is the cornerstone of self-mastery. What's shaping your financial life right now? Are you relying on your job, hoping for a raise? Or are you learning to build wealth? A paycheck keeps you afloat, but self-education builds a fortune. To achieve financial freedom, you must invest in your financial knowledge. Your setbacks aren't failures, they're lessons. Your age isn't a limit, it's a strength. Why depend on wages when you can learn to earn a fortune? Anna started learning, and it changed everything. Here's how to build a financial foundation. First, commit to learning one financial skill, maybe budgeting or investing. Write it down. Second, spend 10 minutes a day studying it, like reading a personal finance book or watching a tutorial. Third, apply one lesson immediately. Create a budget or save $5 a week. Jim Rohn taught us that self-education shapes your future. Tony Robbins adds that knowledge fuels action. Together, they show us that learning grows financial freedom and career growth. Let's make it practical. Choose one financial skill to learn this week. Maybe budgeting. Spend 10 minutes reading a book like Tis, He Total Money Makeover. Apply one lesson, like cutting one expense to save $5. Anna learned budgeting and saved $5 a week by skipping coffee. That small step laid her foundation, growing her success roots. After a month, she had saved $20 and was exploring investment options. Here's a tool to help you. Create a learning journal. Each day, write down one financial skill you studied, one action you took, and one lesson you applied. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that knowledge creates momentum. Jim Rohn adds that self-education shapes your future. Anna's journal helped her stay focused. After 3 months, she had saved $60 and enrolled in an investment course. Her success roots grew because she built a financial foundation. A financial foundation isn't about instant wealth, it's about learning to earn. Every lesson you apply strengthens your garden. Anna's learning led to big changes. Today, at 55, she's running a part-time consulting business and moving toward financial independence. What's one financial skill you'll learn today? Don't rely on wages. Build your fortune now. Your garden is taking root, my friends. A financial foundation is the seed, but it needs action to grow. Anna's story shows us that learning sets the stage, but it's only the beginning. What if you could shift from spending to owning to accelerate your wealth? Let's keep moving and find out how. Chapter 2. Shift to an investor mindset. From consumer to owner. Your garden is sprouting, my friends. With a financial foundation as your seed, it's time to water it with a new mindset. Your life is a canvas, and an investor mindset is the brush that paints your wealth. Why spend everything you earn when you can own your future? Let's dive into the second step of self-mastery. Shifting to an investor mindset to grow your success roots. Meet James, a 50-year-old warehouse worker who felt trapped after a failed business. Like many of you, he spent every paycheck on bills and small luxuries, thinking that was life. But James learned a powerful truth. You must shift from being a consumer to becoming an owner. By investing in his future, he built wealth. This idea echoes Tony Robbins, who believed that owning assets is the key to financial freedom. Jim Rohn adds that action shapes your future. Together, they show us that an investor mindset is the bruise-stroke of self-mastery. What's your financial mindset right now? Are you a consumer, spending everything you earn? Or are you an owner, investing in your future? Spending keeps you trapped, but investing sets you free. To achieve financial freedom, you must shift your mindset. Your setbacks don't define you, they teach you. Your income isn't a limit, it's a tool. Why spend your future when you can own it? James shifted to an investor mindset, and it changed everything. Here's how to shift to an investor mindset. First, identify one spending habit to cut. Maybe eating out or subscriptions. Write it down. Second, redirect that money to an investment. Save $10 a week in a savings account or low-cost index fund. Third, learn about investing. Spend 10 minutes a day reading about stocks or real estate. Tony Robbins says that owning assets creates wealth. Jim Rohn adds that action shapes your future. Together, they show us that investing grows financial freedom and career growth. Let's make it practical. Choose one spending habit to cut this week, maybe skipping one takeout meal to save $10. Redirect that money to a savings account. Spend 10 minutes learning about investing, like watching a YouTube tutorial. James cut his cable subscription, saving $10 a week, and started learning about index funds. That shift painted a new stroke, growing his success roots. After a month, he had saved $40 and was exploring investment options. Here's a tool to help you. Create an investor journal. Each day, write down one spending habit you cut, one investment action you took, and one thing you learned. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that investing creates momentum. Jim Rohn adds that action builds your future. James's journal helped him stay focused. After 3 months, he had saved $120 and opened a small investment account. His success roots grew because he shifted to an investor mindset. An investor mindset isn't about instant riches, it's about owning your future. Every investment you make paints your wealth. James's shift led to big changes. Today, at 50, he's building a small investment portfolio and moving toward financial independence. What's one spending habit you'll cut today to shift to an investor mindset? Don't spend your future. Own it now. Your financial foundation is the seed, and an investor mindset is the brush. James's story shows us that investing creates wealth, but it takes multiple streams to grow it. What if you could create new sources of income to accelerate your freedom? Let's keep moving and find out how. Chapter 3. Create multiple income streams. Profits over wages. Your canvas is coming alive, my friends. With a financial foundation and an investor mindset, it's time to plant more seeds. Your life is a workshop, and multiple income streams are the tools that build your wealth. Why rely on one paycheck when you can create profits? Let's dive into the third step of self-mastery. creating multiple income streams to grow your success roots. Meet Linda, a 46-year-old store clerk who felt stuck after a failed startup. Like many of you, she depended on her job, thinking one income was enough. But Linda learned a powerful truth: profits are better than wages. By creating multiple income streams, she built financial freedom. This idea echoes Jim Rohn, who believed that profits create wealth. Tony Robbins adds that diversification fuels freedom. Together, they show us that multiple income streams are the tools of self-mastery. What's your income situation right now? Are you relying on one paycheck? Or are you creating profits from multiple sources? A single income keeps you trapped, but multiple streams set you free. To achieve financial freedom, you must diversify your income. Your setbacks aren't limits, they're lessons. Your skills aren't fixed, they're tools. Why rely on wages when you can create profits for financial freedom? Linda created new income streams, and it changed everything. Here's how to create multiple income streams. First, identify one skill you can monetize, maybe writing, teaching, or consulting. Write it down. Second, take one action to start. Spend 10 minutes researching a side hustle, like freelancing. Third, diversify. Explore one new income source, like selling products online. Jim Rohn taught us that profits shape your future. Tony Robbins adds that diversification creates freedom. Together, they show us that multiple streams grow personal growth and career growth. Let's make it practical. Choose one skill to monetize this week, maybe writing. Spend 10 minutes researching freelance platforms like Upwork. Explore one new idea, like selling digital products. Linda chose to monetize her design skills, spending 10 minutes a day on freelance platforms. She explored selling printables online. That action built her workshop, growing her success roots. After a month, she had her first freelance client. Here's a tool to help you. Create an income journal. Each day, write down one skill you're monetizing, one action you took, and one new income idea. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that diversification creates freedom. Jim Rohn adds that profits shape your future. Linda's journal helped her stay focused. After 3 months, she was freelancing part-time and earning extra income from printables. Her success roots grew because she created multiple income streams. Multiple income streams aren't about instant wealth. It's about building profits. Every stream you create strengthens your workshop. Linda's efforts led to big changes. Today, at 46, she's earning from multiple sources and moving toward financial independence. What's one skill you'll monetize today? Don't rely on wages. Create profits now. Your financial foundation and investor mindset are painting a masterpiece, and multiple income streams keep your brush moving. Linda's story shows us that profits create wealth, but it takes a new perspective to make it last. What if you could use money as a tool for freedom? Let's keep forging and find out how. 4. Use money as a tool. Live your freedom. Your workshop is thriving, my friends. With a financial foundation, investor mindset, and multiple income streams, it's time to reap the harvest. Your life is a garden, and money is a tool to nurture your freedom. Why chase money as a goal when you can use it to live your dreams? Let's dive into the final step of self-mastery, using money as a tool to grow your success roots. Meet Michael, a 58-year-old driver who felt trapped after a failed business. Like many of you, he thought money was the answer, chasing it for security. But Michael learned a powerful truth: money is a tool for freedom, not the goal. By using money wisely, he achieved financial freedom. This idea echoes Tony Robbins, who believed that money is a means to live your dreams. Jim Rohn adds that wise choices shape your future. Together, they show us that using money as a tool is the harvest of self-mastery. What's your relationship with money right now? Are you chasing it as an end, or using it as a tool for freedom? Chasing money keeps you trapped, but using it sets you free. To achieve financial freedom, you must see money as a tool. Your setbacks aren't losses, they're lessons. Your resources aren't limits, they're opportunities. Why chase money when you can use it to live your dreams? Michael used money as a tool, and it changed everything. Here's how to use money as a tool. First, define your freedom. Write down one dream money can support, maybe more time with family or starting a business. Second, take one action to use money wisely. Save $5 a week or invest in a course. Third, align it with your goals. Use money to fuel your dreams, not distractions. Tony Robbins says that money fuels freedom. Jim Rohn adds that choices shape your future. Together, they show us that wise use of money grows financial freedom and personal growth. Let's make it practical. Define one dream this week, maybe starting a side hustle. Save $5 by cutting one expense, like a coffee. Invest in a course or tool to support your dream. Michael dreamed of financial independence. He saved $5 a week and invested in an e-commerce course. That action nurtured his garden, growing his success roots. After a month, he was building a business plan. Here's a tool to help you. Create a freedom journal. Each day, write down one dream, one action to use money wisely, and one goal it supports. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that money fuels freedom. Jim Rohn adds that choices shape your future. Michael's journal helped him stay focused. After 6 months, he was running a part-time business and living his dreams. His success roots grew because he used money as a tool. Using money as a tool isn't about having more, it's about living better. Every wise choice nurtures your garden. Michael's choices led to big changes. Today, at 58, he's running a business and living with freedom. What's one way you'll use money as a tool today? Don't chase money. Live your freedom now. Your life is a garden, my friends. Every choice you make, every lesson learned, investment made, income stream created, and wise use of money grows your success roots. Why let another moment pass without achieving financial freedom? You've learned to build a financial foundation, shift to an investor mindset, create multiple income streams, and use money as a tool. Now it's time to act. Take one bold step today. Learn a skill, save $1, or start a stream. You have the power to achieve financial freedom. Subscribe to Success Roots for weekly motivation to build your extraordinary future. Share in the comments. What's one action you'll take today to grow your success roots? Let's keep growing together.